Keep your dirty nose out of Nigeria's affairs. Femi Fani-Kayode attacks UK envoy. This will not solve the problem for you now. FFK. FFK is telling the UK to keep their dirty nose off Nigeria's business. Can you imagine? So, because they called him out for saying that he will make Nigeria ungovernable if Tinubu is not inaugurated as Nigerian president. Now, the Deputy High Commissioner to UK Deputy High Commissioner to Nigeria had to come out and flayed him, by telling him that what he said is wrong, and for the fact that he said it and even the APC party did not condemn him also makes it worse. Okay, and also UK went ahead to say that they are compiling list of perpetrators of ethnic profiling in Lagos, and about 10 of them, and the list is still growing. Obviously, FFK name will make that list. So after the Deputy High Commissioner, UK Deputy High Commissioner to Nigeria, made all of that comment, the response FFK is giving here is telling the UK to keep their dirty nose out of Nigeria's affairs. Do you think this will help you, FFK? It will not. Because right now, APC chieftains are notorious globally, not only in Nigeria. FFK, Festus Keyamo, Bayo Onanoga. Right now, Bayo Onanoga case is with International Criminal Court, ICC, for perpetrating and making insightful statement that has led to ethnic profiling in Lagos. And I learned that International Criminal Court has accepted that petition. And I'm sure Bayo Onanoga's name shouldn't be the only person in that list. FFK should also make that list. Festus Keyamo should make that list. And some unscrupulous elements of APC, like MC Oluomo, should also make that list. Okay, so let's see what FFK is talking here, talking to UK as if he has option. Femi Fani-Kayode, Director, New Media Subcommittee of the All Progressive Congress APC Presidential Campaign Council, has reacted to criticism from the United Kingdom over controversial comments he made during the electoral season. Ben Llewellyn Jones, British Deputy High Commissioner to Nigeria, during an interview with Nigerian Info FM on Sunday, faulted the APC Presidential Campaign Council's Director of New Media for making derogatory remarks. That is true. Last month, Femi Fani-Kayode was invited for questioning by the Department of State Services, DSS, for claiming that Atiku Abubakar, presidential flag bearer of the People Democratic Party, PDP, had a meeting with some top generals before the elections. Okay, so yes, let's be specific. There were some people like Femi Fani-Kayode. What is he saying and why is he saying it? I don't understand. It is wrong from my perspective that he will speak on behalf of a party and that party does not distance itself from him and say, stop doing that. It is wrong to say that, Llewellyn Jones had said. So those were the words of the British Deputy High Commissioner to Nigeria by condemning what both Fani-Kayode and APC did when Fani-Kayode made that derogatory statement. Reacting to this in a tweet, Fani-Kayode advised the British Deputy High Commissioner to Nigeria to keep his dirty nose out of our internal affairs. Can you imagine? The same way FFK and APC people used to insult people in Nigeria, and then when people react, they will say those people are the ones that are causing it. The same way he has started insulting British. Can you imagine? And this will actually make this worse for him, and he will definitely his name will make that list of visa ban. Okay, this is bad. These are my personal views, and I am constrained to express them given the fact that one, Ben Llewellyn Jones, a misguided, mischievous, and clearly unlettered Englander who does not know his place, threw away all caution and mentioned my name in his inglorious commentary. Can you imagine? He can use bad words. I would advise this Ben, who I am told is the Deputy High Commissioner of the UK to Nigeria, to keep his dirty nose out of our internal affairs. Nigeria stopped being a British colony 63 years ago, and we need no lessons from him on how to run our affairs or conduct our politics. I know that his preferred candidate did not win the presidential election, but that does not mean he should cross the line and take liberties with us here. I wonder who the hell he thinks he is. I am not one of those Nigerians that bows, shakes, shivers, and trembles before the British or indeed any other foreigner. And unlike most, I do not need any validation or endorsement from him or his ilk, and neither can I be intimidated by his veiled threat of a visa ban. Frankly, I could not care less. Can you imagine? He didn't make mouth. I would, however, take this opportunity to assure him that regardless of his views and desire to compel us to accept their godless so-called humanist and libertarian values and introduce evil practices and policies such as same-sex marriage in our country, this will never be the case. My aversion for sodomites remains as constant as the northern star, and whether he likes it or not, we will never allow a sodomite to be our president. Neither will we accept lessons in decency, etiquette, that etiquette, what to say or how to speak, from a fading British civil servant and a man that represents a nation that has committed more atrocities than perhaps any other in the history of humanity. I advise this little Englander to respect himself and remain a silent observer when it comes to the politics of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. As a nation, we are not a poodle of the British, and we came of age 63 years ago. We should be more concerned about the shrinking fortunes of a once great Britain and the systemic racism, inherent injustice, and insufferable arrogance that is entrenched in the British establishment and society than in the intra-party politics of Nigeria. Can you imagine? So these are all the words of Anika Ode that he spoke in reaction to what the British personnel said about Nigeria. Eh? So I'm sure his name is among the list of those people that will be banned. Alan is a citizen of UK, but I don't know. I doubt if he's really a citizen. But the way he's behaving, definitely they're going to deal with him. He will not go unpunished. That is the truth. Because he's one of those people, I think after he left, Boris Johnson, former Prime Minister of UK, has come to Nigeria to tell them that they should allow Nigeria to choose who should lead them. Okay? So, Fanika, they just here making mouth, calling this Ben, this Deputy High Commissioner, British Deputy High Commissioner to Nigeria, just calling him names and insulting him here. He thought he can continue to insult anybody that he sees online. But I'm sure the more he talks, the more he fools himself, because he's obviously not matured. He's obviously not, in fact, he looks like someone that's under influence all the time. That is how he looks like. So now that he has finished insulting Nigerians and now started insulting foreigners, I don't know how that will get down with him. Somebody say, bros, those who you will not hear sorry, I beg. Think twice before you start exporting this your rascality. That word again. Please replace with garrulousness. Somebody is advising FFK. Yeah, FFK not listen to advice. Somebody say foolish stomach infrastructure FFK rubbish. All of them are behaving as they care for the country, but it is their stomach they are fighting after. Useless idiots. And that is true. FFK does not care about Nigeria. He cares about his stomach. Faneka Ade is being erratic and behaving like someone under some kind of narcotic influence. It is a pity that materialism and greed can make people lose their sense of morality even when they are getting closer to their grave. It is pathetic and pitiful with his recent behavior. Another Biafran mongrel spotted. Can you imagine? So that is what is happening here. FFK is a clown, and very soon his English grammar will land him in serious trouble. He is a clown and he doesn't have reserve, speaks without checkmating or evaluation of his comments. I pity him. That is true. FFK will soon regret all this nonsense he's saying. He who the gods will kill, they first make them mad. That's what is happening to FFK. FFK, now that our people say that truth is always bitter to evildoers and liars, why are you ranting? Pay back the money you were accused of. So everything is coming to him. Okay, people are blasting him for his behavior, both local now and international. Okay, for telling the British to keep their dirty nose out of Nigerian affairs. Meanwhile, they gave Nigeria 500. Is it 5 million pounds to support Nigerian election, and they accepted it, and now they're insulting the British. God, they will get their reward. So thank you for listening, and let's have your comments.